Well, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. What a nice day it is here in Jacksonville, Florida today. So I thought I'd bring my panning station outside, pan out a little pay dirt. I went ahead and got another bucket from Mr. Robert Colwell, and he's got some pretty good little buckets there. I was kind of hoping to get the one that's got that big gold nugget in it, but no, that didn't happen, I don't think. But we're going to pan this out. First, I want to show you something, but I'm going to have to go out in the sunlight because I want you to really get a good view of this. Let's take a little walk out here. Yeah, this is probably a good spot. Set these guys down. So in his buckets, besides gold, he has gemstones. This is out of 2 buckets, combination of 2 buckets. Beautiful little amethyst in there. Some nice quartz sticks. And you get some copper. Now that's a pretty good amount of copper right there. That's out of 2 buckets too. Nice copper chunks. And here's the real treat. Crystallized silver. Look at that crystallized silver. Isn't that sweet looking? I just love the looks of that stuff. Not something I'm going to collect a lot of, but I like having a little bit. Okay, we'll get over here to the panning station and get some panning done. Take me a couple of minutes to get things set up, and I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. So this is our first classification, all the real big stuff. Let's see if we got anything happening in here, which I really don't think there's going to be too much gold in this classification. If there was, it'd be the big nugget. Good old wind rocks are rolling. Now it's probably going to be a little bit of tiny pieces of crystallized silver that I didn't pick up with my tweezers there. Roll, rock, roll out of there. All right, let's pull that back just to see if we can see anything in there. Oh, it's too dark in here. Oh, there's a piece of crystallized silver sitting right there. Sorry about that first video, everybody. That first classification, that video was a little dark, didn't come out too good. So this is the second classification that came out. And we're already seeing a lot of crystallized silver that I missed. You can see it in that pan. All right, let's pull that back. See what we got. Get a little bit more water here. I know I can already see some gold sitting there. Bunch of crystallized silver moving. Ooh, man, there's a couple nice chunks in there. Can you see that? Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there's some nice chunky chunks in there. In fact, some of those are going to get picked out with a pair of tweezers so I can get the crystallized silver also. So I'll be right back, and we're going to do the next classification here in just a second. Ooh, you see that gold hide trying to hide down there? Right there. It's not going to hide. All right, I'll be back just a second. And we're working on our third classification. We got our first little pan here of it. Let's see what kind of gold we got in this. We'll be sucking this up with our snuffer bottle. Let's pull that back. hope I got the light right. It's hard to get the light out here. Yeah, I grabbed my clutch guitar pan. You definitely see more crystallized silver. Now the gold's starting to show up. Yeah, we got some little bits of gold showing up. Zoom in on that. Okay, I'm gonna get this all sucked up in the snuffer bottle. I'll get this third classification done completely, and then we'll dump out the snuffer bottle and see what we've got. Be back in just a minute. All right, we got our snuffer bottle dumped. I got to do some cleanup here. But as you can see, let's go out here into the light. Get the light at my back. And let's see if we can't zoom in on that. Believe it or not, we're holding the camera and the bowl, not the bowl, the pan at the same time while we're doing some zooming. So I got a lot more I gotta clean up. Get all them black sands out of there. Let's get you a good view here. Quit shaking it around. There's a good gram there, but you can see all the crystallized silver. There's a few pieces of gold laying at the bottom there. So we definitely got some cleanup to do. We'll get this all cleaned up and get it ready to weigh out. It's going to be probably over a gram, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, Robert. I really appreciate this, having this opportunity to pan out some of your gold. And we'll be right back in just a minute with a weigh up. Okay, looks like we got everything cleaned up and dried up pretty good. I'll show you what I got sitting here on my piece of paper. There's a couple little black sands and stuff I'll need to clean out of there probably. But not too bad. Let's zero this out. See what kind of grams we got in here. Well, that's not bad at all. Thank you, Robert. It's about the same as we had on the last bucket. As you can see, I still got just a little bit of black sands down in there I'll have to clean up, but it's not going to change the weight that much. And looks like we got just about 1.5 grams. Well, that's fantastic. So hereafter, I'm going to add it over here to my little stash container. But first I got to clean the black sands out of that even more. This is a little container that Joe Durbin made for me. God, he does a nice job on stuff like this. Take a look at that. And he did. I got a bell sitting up here. Let's put that down before we drop it everywhere. Look at this thing, how it's toning out. Isn't that a cool bell? And he also made this copper bell right here. I really like this copper bell. You did a fantastic job on that. Go over and see Joe Durbin. If you want something like this made, go over there, send Joe Durbin an email, and I'm sure he can hook you up. And he does all kinds of stuff like that. You really love some of the work that he does. But yeah, we'll get that cleaned up. We'll get it added to that. That is really, really close to 1 ounce sitting there. All right, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be blessed and be safe. The Chief is out.